Welcome to the Digitakt from Elektron. Yeah, that's right. I've just got this in. I'm not sure if it's actually quite shipping yet, but what I thought I'd do, because it's obviously such a deep machine, I do one of my kind of previews, and then the plan is Cenk is going to come over from Elektron and sort of show me the deeper aspects of it. So, quickly, Elektron Digitakt is an 8-track digital sampling drum machine. That's right. So it's got 8 channels of pads, samples, it's got effects, it's got filters, it's got all kinds of stuff. The whole thing is digital. The sampling is mono. I think I might have mentioned that, but you can set the pans and you can set the effects, which also have the stereo aspect to it. Basically, it's brand new and it's been one of the most eagerly anticipated pieces of equipment. We filmed a little sort of presentation of it at the Super Booth, and it was huge. I mean, it just did an enormous number of video views, so I'm guessing you want to know a lot about it. So a quick look at the Digitakt. What I've got here is I've got a stereo output because we've got a stereo pair, and headphone output. There's also a stereo input because it will sample as well. I think I'm using this as a through. I'm taking this from the error bus. We've got a MIDI in, a MIDI out, and a MIDI through. These can be switched to be sync duties as well. There's also USB for forthcoming overbridge and an external wall wart. So what does it do? Well, maybe if we go right close up to the screen, we can see it's actually got this nice, I think it's OLED or AMOLED, I'm not sure what the difference is, but it's a nice, bright, and it's in many ways much more visible than previous Elektron stuff. We've got various different pages, so we've got a bass drum here. In fact, what I should probably do, if I just take you through the sound, so this sound is a bass drum that I sampled from the Dreadbox Nicks. It's not really a bass drum, it's just another sound. It's very easy to sample on this instrument. You just press and go and save it to drive. Next one is an internal sound, and we've got this kind of like rim shot type sound. If I go here, you can see the display changes. It's very snappy actually. Then I've got a sort of pong noise. And this is a single wave cycle, which you can tune and play. Then this guy, just a hi-hat. And this is another bit of Nicks ambience. So if you haven't seen the Dreadbox Nicks, I did a review of it recently, and this is just a kind of like sample of the filter with a bit of that extra long reverb. And finally, this is another stock sound, which I'm modulating via the LFO. If you can see here, the LFO is routed to the amplitude pan, because each voice has its own separate LFO with destination, and that's something that's kind of interesting. It's also got its own digital filter, which has got a resonant filter. In fact, this sound here, I'm using quite a lot of that resonance. An envelope for the filter, an envelope for the amplitude, we've got the reverb and the delay send, then we've also got the sample setup and various trigger options. So like I say, I'm not going to review the whole thing here because frankly it's very deep. I will say what it's got is that kind of an Elektron way. So we've got all of the stuff with parameter locking and recording. There's 8 buttons here, so we can do all of that stuff. So if you've got any questions, as I say, leave them in the comments below and we'll put them to Cenk. I've got a few of my own as well. We'll put them to Cenk when he comes and we can quiz him on the stuff that you leave behind. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with a bit more playing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.